And on Monday, today's Friday, but on Monday we gave the MYAC, Mayor's Youth Advisory Council, 3 things to do.
I did the challenge and I have anxiety, so when I took the challenge, it was really nice to just sit down and be quiet, write things that were important to me that I was grateful for, and I got to meet some really cool people and learn their stories as well, and I said hi to people.
So you had anxiety before. Did you feel like when you actually was still and quiet and just listening to yourself breathe, did you feel the anxiety go away? Like, what happened?
I felt it get calmer, and just during the day I had less attacks than I usually do.
Really?
So it made it a little bit
So each day was a
easier.
litdo bit better.
Yeah. And
Wow.
it got to the point where I made it one day without any attacks, which is pretty much a victory. So.
I didn't hear that story before. That's pretty awesome. And then we have Tana.
So I did the reaching out to others and the be still.
Yeah.
And the thing with when I did the be still, I didn't do it right after I woke up. I kind of did it when I was overwhelmed and freaking out. So I went in and I sat in a completely dark room and I was just listening to my breath and all my anxiety, because I suffer from anxiety and OCD, and when I get really stressed out, I stress clean.
Yeah.
So I actually sat down and calmed myself to the point I felt normal for once. And reaching out to others, not only from being still, but when I was reaching out to others, I felt that I could make a difference, and that seeing someone else happy made me even more happy. So
that is awesome. So you felt so much better, anxiety disappears, stress went away. Really?
Yeah.
And you reached out to other kids as well? Okay. So you did the right for others?
Yeah.
Nice. And it felt good? You felt like you were touching someone's life? Okay. Well, thank you.
Absolutely. So my goal this week was to be kind to someone, and with that, I went around my school and said hi to everyone I could. Later on that week, a counselor actually contacted me and told me that I had changed someone's day, that they had worked with someone who was in there a lot, having a hard time with school, with family, and that it completely changed their day and their attitude because I just said hi to them.
That's awesome. That's the stories we're looking for. Nice job. Way to go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to specifically share on journaling, especially writing 3 things you're grateful for, because it starts really general, like my family, my friends, and then once you get past those things, you have to get specific, and it makes you really realize what you have. And so when it's super stressful and you're kind of just going to school and kind of sick of doing homework, you realize, wait, I have all this stuff in my life, and it kind of just makes you happier because you realize everything that you really do have and how much you have and how grateful you are for it.
So before you were struggling a little bit, and
Yeah.
it brought some happiness out.
Oh yeah.
Realizing what you were grateful for.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. That is a great story. In 3 days, this is what happened. Nice.
So I really focused on the being quiet, and then taking that to other people and sharing that with them, or being kind to them. And so the breathing really helped me because I had been really, really stressed with school and stuff, and just managing all my time and all the homework and stuff. And so within the first day after doing it, I was like, wow, I was so much more focused, and I was able to get things done
After
better
one day.
and more effectively. So
To control your thoughts
Yeah.
and just focus on your breathing.
because it was I would do it and then I would go back and do my homework, and if I
Right.
got overwhelmed, I would just stop and take a moment and do it again. So I was I took it a little farther than just the 5 minutes. So it was really cool to see how quickly it worked. And then every day of school, I talked to somebody new, and then cumulatively I talked to the same person I talked to, but found 3 different individuals by the end of the week that I'm gonna keep talking to, keep making sure.
So you didn't just say hi, but it's now you're kind of developing a
Yeah.
bit of a relationship.
Mhm.
Oh my, that's awesome. The story, and by the way, do the right. Okay, so she did the right. So here's the story.
So what I did is I reached out to people, and I reached out every single day, and there was one girl that actually really made me excited about what I was doing. I went and saw her, and I said hi to her in the hallways, and I started talking to her. And at the end of the day, she came and found me, and she was in tears, and she's like, no one ever talks to me. And I just felt so broken, because I used to be extremely shy, and I was really down, and then MYAC helped me, and then now I'm helping other people, and I just want to help more and get this out there, and I'm going to talk to her every single day and welcome her into my friend group.
So we shared this earlier. So she's in a school of how many people?
A lot.
Maybe over 1,000 people.
I think we have 2,000.
2,000 people, okay? And for whatever reason, this girl had never been said hi to at all, so we don't know the backstory. All we know is that Courtney said hi to her, and now she's developing a relationship. And I shared earlier how one person went out of the way to say hello to a boy who literally had a knife and had wrote the suicide letter, was going to commit suicide. So just saying hi to someone can save a life. And so this is just I love the story. So thank you.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And when I walked into my classroom, I realized that there was a girl that was kind of shy and kind of kept to herself. And I just said hi, and I gave her a high five. I asked her what her name was, and she said Caitlin. And I kept on doing that every day, and she kind of looked forward to the high five. She was kind of predicting what I was going to do every day. And eventually, when I saw her and I turned around and she was saying hi and gave a high five to someone else. So I kind of saw that she learned from me and then took that experience and then is doing it to other people.
And she's kind of doing the right to someone else from that one thing. Saying hi, high five, and then she's like, hey, where's my high five the next day? And now she's doing it to someone else. In 3 days. So we started Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, here we are on Friday. Wow, that's awesome, man.
I guess at the start it was kind of slow. I was like, why do I have to wake up? And then I was like just concentrating on my breath after I got ready, and that's when I started to realize, like, you know, this is actually starting to get me focused. And then I remembered some things I had to do, and then I cleared my mind.
Yeah.
Really started, and then at the end I was like, it all came back to me. I'm like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I wrote down what I was grateful for, and it really showed how much I should be grateful for.
Right.
And I wrote down a bunch of stuff, and then I went to school and I said hi to some people and just kind of started a quick conversation during break, and it really got them to get involved in the school. As a student leader, like a student council, they came to the meetings and then started. You could really see that they're excited to give their input in the school. So some events that we might do.
In 3 days, this all happened.
Yeah, in some events that we might do, might incorporate something that might save someone else or do anything. So I don't know what the long-term effect might be, but I just know that they got involved.
That's right.